Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I decided to film a pack with me. I did go to BeautyCon and they put me in a hotel, so I had to pack up like my must-have products. I literally take all these products with me anywhere I travel. It is my ride or die. So if you are looking for some new products to try out, then this video will definitely help you out. I talk about everything from like the makeup that I travel with, the brushes, and even skincare. I honestly enjoyed filming this video so much is because I just love to talk about the products I use, and I like to explain as to why I like to use them and why I take them with me to travel. Now also stay tuned till the very end because I will be giving out some flower shout outs. If you have bought a ticket for my tour, definitely send me a screenshot that way you can be in the next video shout out. And without further ado, let's get started. Also, this is not my usual setup, as you guys can tell. I slept over at my friend Sylvia's and I was like, girl, you got all this. Okay, this is the quality that we're striving for. My channel coming very soon. So we are first starting off with my travel makeup bag. I got this in PR. This is by Milani. I am not sure if they still sell this, but if they do, I will have it linked down below. I literally use this everywhere. Ever since I got it, I've been using this for about like a year and a half now, and it is my best friend. The way they have it set up and everything is just amazing. It comes with 3 small bags and then it comes with a larger one. I'm going to show you guys exactly what I have in each one because all of my makeup fits in here. Usually like most beauty gurus use like 10 bags, but I am really organized and I don't like to use like a big one and just shove everything in there. I like to have everything very organized. I like that it has this little handle right here, so when you get it, you can just pick it up like that. I love that it's see-through, that way I can see what products are in there. So in this very first one, I have all my bigger products over here. So the very first product you see here is my ABH Highlighter, which is my go-to. All of my friends always ask me why my products look gritty, and it's because I literally go in there with the brush like ham, you guys. Like, I do not play nice when it comes to my products. Moving on, I have my bronzer, which is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I love this bronzer, as well as the Take Home the Bronze by The Balm. These are both really inexpensive. They are both super bomb bronzers. This one smells amazing like coconut, and I love that it has a mirror. This one as well has a mirror. This one is just a bit more creamier, so I like to mix both of them. For translucent powder, I have my Laura Mercier translucent powder. This is my go-to. I do like to use the Hourglass Veil one. I feel like this one is just more on the safe side because the other one can set differently with different primers and foundations. So this one sets perfect with any of them. And then this is my favorite finishing powder. This is by Lancome. And the way I describe this to my friends is a highlighter translucent powder. So it's not that thick like a highlighter, and it's super thin. So this is what it looks like. So when you apply it to the skin, it literally feels like a translucent powder, but it just has a really nice sheen to it. I don't think the camera's picking it up, but it's beautiful. I put all my friends onto this powder. I know Shelby loves this powder. Tina has used it as well. I told all of them to get their hands on it because it is freaking bomb. Like I said, these products are really big and they all fit in there. Okay, so we're moving on to this bag over here. This one has my foundations in it. Now, for foundations, I am currently obsessed over the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. I have 2 shades that I like to mix. The first one is in the shade Shell Beige and Rattan, and it has these little plastic thingies, that way the foundation does not come out. This is my favorite foundation for when I'm going to any events or if I'm traveling because this is so long lasting. It makes my skin really dewy. It does not look cakey on the face at all, and it's like medium coverage. It's not too full coverage to where you look cakey, but not too light to where you can see like all your imperfections. This is my favorite lippy at the moment. Unfortunately, they do not sell it anymore from what I have researched. I have been looking for this Up and Down and there are none left. This is the Kylie Velvet Liquid Lipstick in the shade Naked. And then we have the ABH Gloss. This is one of my favorite glosses. This is in the shade Toffee. Also have the L'Oreal Infallible Matte. This one is in the shade Tongue Tied. This is one of my favorite colors. It is so freaking gorgeous. I just love wearing nudes for red carpets. I feel like it complements my lips really well. My other favorite go-to gloss is the Makeup by Shayla one. You guys can tell I've used this one up a lot. This one is in the shade Freak. Oh, okay. Oh. Moving on to lip liners. I have two Makeup Forever lip liners. These are freaking bomb. The formula is amazing. I like a nude one and then a darker one because when my lips look too nude, I like to line them with a darker one. That way my lip line pops out a little bit more. Anywhere Caffeine and whatever Walnut. And then I also have the MAC one in Cork, which this one is a little bit darker. This one is actually more like a brown. And I like to mix this one with a gloss because I feel like it looks super gorgeous. I also have Spice in here. I also have this Makeup Forever one. It's not a pencil, it is an eyeliner. Well, it's an eyeliner pencil. This one is in the shade Whatever Black. It's super pigmented. I love the Makeup Forever lip pencils. If you can get your hands on them, definitely do so. Close this one up. Moving on to the next one. So first things first are my mascaras. These are my go-to mascaras. I take these everywhere. This, I will never, ever apply mascara unless I have this with me. This is the Dior Maximizer 3D. So this is pretty much a primer, and since I have really small bottom lashes, I love using this one on my bottom lashes and as well as my top ones if I want more volume. And my favorite mascara is the Bad Gal Bang by Benefit. I just love the applicator on this one. The applicator on this one goes from big to small, so it really gets in there for the lashes that are in the inner corner and the outer corner. I have all my concealers here. Now, I always travel with 4 concealers. Why? Because I'm a freaking and I just like to carry a lot of concealer. So I have a contour shade, which is from Colourpop. My favorite concealer at the moment is the Colourpop one. As you can tell, I've used this one up a lot. This one is in the shade Deep, and I use this one to contour with. And then I have Fair and Light. I like to put light at the very lower lash, and I like to put this one more towards the cheek. And then I just have a neutral one, which is called Medium by Tarte. This one I just like to put kind of by my jawline. That way it blends in with my neck really well. I also have my eyebrow gel from MAC Cosmetics. I have my favorite eyeliner at the moment, which is from The Balm as well. It is their Swing black liquid eyeliner. Cool. I like the applicator on this one. This one used to be my favorite eyelash glue, but I recently started noticing that this has been ripping off my natural lashes, and I'm really upset because I have really long lashes, and the fact that this is ripping them off, it tears my heart apart. So if you guys know of any good drugstore or any makeup brand lash glue that you love and obsessed, definitely let me know because I'm trying to stop using this one because it's not healthy for my lashes. I have my eyebrow pencil in here, which is the ABH Brow Pencil in the shade Medium Brown. I have some tweezers, and then I have another highlighter. If you guys have been with me for a while, I was obsessed with this loose highlighter, which is called Champagne Bomb. It is from a small brand, which is called Saucebox Cosmetics. I still have a discount code with them. I love this highlight, especially since I'm going to Ulta. You guys, it's Ulta. Especially since I'm going to BeautyCon this weekend, I need my highlight to be blinding. Because you guys, when you guys come and meet me, you guys' highlight looks freaking bomb. And I feel like I have no highlight. So I'm like, I gotta look as good as y'all. On this very third one, don't have that many products, but I do have my favorite setting spray, which is the Makeup Revolution one. This one is super inexpensive. It is for dewy skin and it's amazing. And then I also have the travel size Tasha Dewy Skin Mist. And then I have this moisturizer that I like to apply right before my foundation. That way I have like that luminous glow underneath. This is the MAC Strobe Cream in the shade Silver Light. Silver Light, there we go. And then underneath all of this madness, I have my favorite go-to palette, which is of course the Jaclyn Hill palette. However, I do have 2 palettes. Reason being is because I use this one to travel with, and then I have this one at home because this one does get a little bit used and abused. As you guys can tell, this one is pretty beat up, and when you open it, it's like bad. This shade already broke. A lot of my friends told me that this shade broke for them as well. So I just like to carry this one with me when I travel. That way if anything happens, I still have the other good one in shape at home. I just love how you can honestly switch this up however you want. You can do it like, actually no you can't, I'm lying. After that, there is still a little bit of more space, as you can see, and that is where I put my lash box at. This is from Batty Bee Lashes. Y'all, look at the detail on this. This is like glittery. It's like holographic. It's pink. It's so girly and cute. These. The lashes I have in here are the KMY Next Lashes in what? Did I just say essay? What the fuck? Jenny making my Mexican side come out. The lashes I have in here are by KMY and Next in the style SA684, and then I have her lashes, which are in the style Instaho. These are two of my favorite lashes at the moment, and I will just quickly put that there. And I still have more space over here, so that is where I will put my primer. This is my Tasha Girl, I cannot talk right now. This is the Tasha Silk Canvas Primer. I will put that in there. And then I will also put my blush, just because this one's a little bit bigger and doesn't really like fit in there with the other products. This is by NARS in the shade Orgasm. And then last but not least, I will add some kind of card that is really hard and I can use it to fan myself, just so my face will dry evenly once I set it, because sometimes I get like those little air bubbles and they create little circles on my makeup. I hate it. If you have not tried that trick, definitely try it. It makes a huge difference in the makeup. And that is that for my makeup travel bag. Now we are going to move on to skincare. By the way, look at my nails. You guys remember how I had my pinky broken? Well, I finally got it fixed. I also haven't showed y'all my new tattoos. This tattoo is 1997, and then a little heart. I got these in New York when I was with Maybelline. They were doing free tattoos. I love them. So now, moving on to skincare. So moving on to my skincare bag. This is from the Makeup Shack. It looks holographic, but you can still see the products in there. And then if you flip it around, you can see them in the back as well. I love it. It's super thin, and it can actually carry a lot of items, but I don't have that many skincare items. When you open it, this is what you see. So I'm going to talk about all of the products. My favorite moisturizer at the moment is by Glow Recipe. This is the Watermelon Pink Juice Moisturizer. I tried out their sleepy mask. I was honestly not a fan of it. I was at first, but then I felt like it started making my skin a little bit irritated. So I tried their moisturizer. I ended up falling in love with it. I apply this before my makeup just because it's really thin on the skin and still super hydrating, so it does not mess with the primer or the foundation. This is my favorite moisturizer for all over the face for night and daytime. Not before my makeup, because this is a really thick moisturizer. This is the Aqua Bomb from Belief. Super bomb. I've been using this for years now. Amazing. Moving on to the under eye creams. I have two. I have the Ginseng one from Origins, which is my favorite go-to, especially because of the pinky salmon color. Salmon or salmon? Salmon. Daisy, get the fuck together. This makes my under eyes really bright and look super dewy when I apply my foundation. And then I like to apply this one on my eyelids. This one is the Tasha Ageless Eye Cream. This one just helps my eyes look a lot more hydrated and better for when I apply my eye makeup. This is my secret weapon. I love this. I love using this because when I don't get facials, this kind of substitutes for those facials. This is the Lancome Advanced Genifique. I've tried to pronounce this on my channel before. Did not work out, okay, you guys? This is just kind of like a serum. I like to apply this at nighttime. So if I'm going to an event, I make sure that I use this before I go to sleep and then in the morning right when I wake up. Now this has changed my life. This is the Tasha Pure One Step Camille Cleansing Oil. So back then I would take makeup wipes and it would take me like 3 makeup wipes to take off my entire makeup, but with this it gets really into your pores and melts off the makeup and you just wash it right off and that's it. It made my makeup removing process way easier. And then this is my favorite mask forever, for the rest of my life. This is the Derma E Purifying 2-in-1 Charcoal Mask, and it has activated charcoal. Now this I like to use for when I get a zit right before an event. This will literally dry it out like that, make it flat. That way when you put your makeup on, you cannot see that you have a zit, and it will actually dry it down and like kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. It will like gather up all of like the pus underneath, and that way you could just pop it in one go instead of like the pimple forming and it takes 3 days until you could pop it. You guys get what I mean. And then my favorite body moisturizer, talked about this before, Shelby put me onto this. This is the Belief Body Bomba Yangalan. Yangalan, all right, that's how you say it. This is just super silky, super, it's like if oil and moisturizer were to have a baby, it would be this. It's super moisturizing, makes your skin look super hydrated. And that is pretty much it for my skincare. I will link the bag below if you guys want to purchase it. I also have a discount code so you guys can save some shmoney. All right, so next up is my brushes. This is where I keep all of my brushes. This is also from the Makeup Shack. I love this because it's super travel friendly and it does not mess up my brushes at all. So you take this off. So this is what it looks like, and then you take this off, and here are all of the brushes. So I'm gonna be putting the brushes I go over on this one, and then here are all of my brushes. First things first are my bronzing brushes. This one is from the Makeup Shack T20 and the Morphe R7. This one is the big fluffy one for an overall bronze, and then this one for a more chiseled out contour bronzer. This one is for when I set my entire face with powder. This one is from the Aura set from BH Cosmetics. They will all be linked down below. This one I used to dust off the baking powder from my under eyes. This one is my favorite blush brush, which is the Makeup Shack T21. This one I've gotten asked a lot of questions. This is the Morphe E8. This one I used to buff out my concealer underneath my eyes or my cream contour. For highlighting brushes, your girl has 3 different ones. Bigger one I like to use for when I want the like super extra glow. This is from BH Cosmetics, the marble set. And then this is the Morphe R35, and then this one from the Aura set from BH as well. These are my nose contour brushes. This one I use to contour my nose, and this one to buff out the contour. This is the Morphe M412. And then this one is the BH Cosmetics 12-2. This one I used to highlight my nose. This one is the BH Cosmetics 105. This one I used to buff out the concealer on my eyelids. These are for carving out my eyebrows and then for a cut crease. I never know what kind of look I'm doing, so this is why I take a lot of brushes. For the most part, I take a lot of blending brushes just because I don't know what look I'm doing. I like to have different varieties of some that are like short tapered, more big fluffy ones. They are from a lot of different brands. I will have all of them linked down below. Then I have some detail brushes for when I want to do my lower lash line or if I want to make a cut crease more defined and intense. And then I have the flat tapered ones. These are for packing on colors. I have a lip brush. And then I have this one for when I do like cut creases and stuff. I like to get into the inner corners and really pack on the shadow. Same goes to this one. And then here are all of my brushes for when I travel. These are my babies. So then now I just transfer them over here. Just put the lid on. I usually shake it. Perfect. Snap. Snap, and we are good to go. Yay! So that is it for my brushes, you guys. I will have this link down below as well. Alright guys, so that is it for this video. Now I do want to give a shout out to my flowers that have been supporting me and buying tour tickets. I retweeted you guys, favorited you guys, lurked on y'all a little bit, and I even followed y'all. For the next video, what I'm gonna do is if you purchase a ticket and you want to get a phone call from me on FaceTime, let me know in the comments down below, or send me a screenshot that you purchased a ticket and let me know that you want me to call you. I will be calling like 10 people and I'm gonna get your live reaction on camera. I feel like that will be a little bit more personal, but I wanted to ease you guys up first. So the first shout out goes to Anna. Thank you so much for buying one of my tickets. She is going to be VIP in Chicago. Next one is Mariah. She's in Duncanville, Texas. Shout out to Duncanville. Love Duncanville. Next one is Janessa. She said, yeah, it's gonna go see my queen. Love you, boo. Shout out to Melissa Cifuente 9. She said, got my ticket a little late, but I'm so excited to go. I literally cannot wait. Oh, she's from Grand Prairie, Texas. We love her. Shout out to Carmi G. She said, not even mad that none of my friends want to go. Anything to see you. Somebody better go with my girl to come and see me. Y'all better not leave her hanging. I got you, girl. Shout out to Lizzie for buying my ticket. She said 23 days until I meet. She's a VIP, the beautiful and talented Daisy. This flower is over the moon. You're so cute. After I followed her, I saw her reaction and she said, OMG, I just peed. Oh, I thought she said peed, but she means peed. She said, OMG, I just peed. I thought she meant she peed. I was like, dang, girl. Shout out to Wendy Ledesma. She's going to see the one and only Daisy in Houston, Texas, VIP, of course. Shout out to you, girl, repping H-Town. So that is it for this video. Like I said, if you want to be in the next shout out, I will be calling you guys on FaceTime through my second phone. That way you guys like don't leave my number or anything, you know? But I do want to see y'all's reactions and just thank you guys in person. Well, not in person, but like, you know, see you face to face for buying one of my tickets. So let me know in the comments down below what other video you guys want to see. Thank you so much for watching and I love you guys very, very much.